what up guys, hello and welcome back to the channel where we discuss, debate and deliberate everything anime. Drop a like, drop a sub if you're new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today is the second video of our two-part series, which is the influence of anime on the Western world.
Yes, in today's video we will be checking out a few franchises that have decided to make or have already made anime where they could have done something different, but they didn't. And by that we mean mostly games, except for one. One mentioned on this list isn't a game, but still I think it would be a great anime because the anime has not yet come out or is still in the making. So,
to start off this list, our first mention is Dota Dragon's Blood, which is, in my opinion, it's a really good game, and I feel that they did the anime adaptation really well. It was a really enjoyable anime to watch, except for the last 3 episodes. I feel it was a bit rushed, but other than that, it was a really good anime, really enjoyable.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I think that they really could have done a 12 episode anime rather than an 8 episode anime. That would the time of the
climax.
anime or the climax would have just fit a bit better. If you understand what I mean. But other than that, it was amazing. It was magnificent. I mean, those dragons in Dota's Dragon's Blood is just something to behold. The whole portrayal of those dragons and the 6 classes that you get, it was just stunning. I really loved it. I love it, and I'm actually quite happy that they got it right and not they portrayed dragons and not wyverns like a few other fantasy genres.
Let's not go too deep into that. Anyway, next on our list is The Witcher, Nightmare of the Wolf.
Yes, I have played one of the Witcher games, and not a lot of it. I've watched a bit of the series, and I'm going to watch the anime. I've not really watched it yet, but it is on my watch list.
Personally, for me, I played all 3 games. Games were really enjoyable. I feel like the games were really well done. The series, however, it didn't pluck the strings of my heart, but it was good. But like I said, it didn't tickle my fancy. In any case, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the anime. I think I will because I'm a weeb, so I probably will watch the anime. But it's a maybe.
I've got a different perspective. I mean, if you look at it, the Witcher series was a successful series with the season 2 to be scheduled now in the near future, and they chose to make an anime as well, which means that there is a big enough need or a want for anime,
which is pretty cool. Which is really pretty cool.
Because I think it's a victory in our eyes that they looked at our community and said, "But listen, there's a big enough audience. Let's make it because we can make money from it." So the influence is getting better and stronger. And next on the list is something that I really like, or a game that I really enjoy, and it's almost addictive. It's keeping me out of my studies sometimes, and that is League of Legends. League of Legends has a very intricate lore and story behind it, and I do not think that a normal series or set of movies could portray that lore as well as an anime could, and that is why I am so glad that they decided to bring out an anime or to make an anime about it. I'm sure you all know the name Arcane. There's a few trailers or teaser trailers and one main trailer on Netflix and on YouTube to watch, and it looks good. The animation style is a bit different.
I'm not a big gamer in general. I'm quite busy. My studies keep me quite busy. I don't really have the time for gaming. Was a big gamer, not anymore. But Arcane looks really good. I've watched a few teaser trailers and the animation, especially, very vivid, very colorful. Looks really cool. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but it's probably most likely because I'm stuck with him.
Yeah, you will watch it. I'll make sure of it.
Anyway, next on the list is. This is something that's probably as old as time itself, and it's Star Wars. So some of you, or a lot of you, might know that Star Wars has decided to come to the anime community, come to a few anime producers, manga producers and asked them to put their own spin on it, which is pretty cool. And production companies such as Trigger and Production IG are involved, of 7, I mind you, which they all have the necessity to put their own spin on it, which I think is really cool, because I watched the trailer of how they explain how they're going to go about it, and I'm definitely going to give it a watch. The animation itself looks really amazing.
Yeah, that snippets that you get from the art style that they're going to use, you can really see hints of all the different production centers or companies, and I like that. It's going to be a diverse anime,
Yeah.
and I think it will bring something unique to the Star Wars or to the anime.
It'll definitely give it a bit more of an Eastern spin, which I would love, because I'm a weeb. So yeah, and then next on the list is Castlevania.
Yes, Castlevania is a very big gaming franchise with
I think
the first game was released in 1986.
Yeah, which is a long time ago. I
Which
mean, I
means
wasn't even born then.
No. So for a company or a franchise that's been going very steadily, very successfully these last couple of years, or a lot of years, and then they decided to make an animated series. Now, I know there's a big difference, or a lot of people say there is a difference between an animated series and an anime. Personally, those little nicks aren't, it doesn't matter to me. It's very close, so it's an anime in my books, or close enough to an anime.
I mean, it shares a lot of traits with the anime world, so I think it can be classified as an anime. And I also think that a lot of people see it as an anime. I mean, a lot of people that I speak to or converse with, they all see it as an anime, and which it's progression for the anime community.
Yes, and it was also one of the first, I want to say, good Netflix animes that there were that Netflix brought out. And then our last mention on the list is also a game that literally broke records and also servers with the overload of people wanting to play it, and hopefully the anime will be just as successful.
And I think it will be. I mean, I think there's a lot of effort going into it, or not. I think there is a lot of effort going into the anime, Cyberpunk 2077, which is also the name of the game. The pun there, eh?
Yes.
I really think it's going to be a good anime. I've watched snippets and trailers, and it looks really good. And I myself haven't played the game, so I don't want to leave too many comments on it, but the anime or how they have portrayed it looks really good.
Yes, I think that they chose the right studio for the anime. They chose Studio Trigger, which brought out Neon Genesis Evangelion,
And
Darling in the Franxx, yes, that piece of perfection, Kill la Kill, a lot of sci-fi anime. So
I think they left it in the right hands.
Yeah, they definitely went to the right place to get that done well, and I'm actually quite excited for it.
Same.
It's something that I really look forward to, and strangely enough, that anime already, even though it hasn't been released, is the reason why one of my friends that didn't even watch anime wanted to start watching anime just so that he would enjoy it.
Which is another win for the
yes, it's a win. So that is it for today's video, or this week's video.
And keep in touch, guys. We'll be back with a new video in next week, Wednesday. Will be the next upload. So stay tuned. It'll be much fun.
And remember to subscribe and like the video, please.